The taps are dry. You turn the handle, nothing. Bathroom, nothing. Kitchen, nothing. The water's gone, and it's not coming back. Cyber attack, infrastructure collapse, doesn't matter. What matters is this. Your body is 70% water, and without it, you've got 72 hours before your organs shut down. 3 days. After that, you're not thirsty anymore. You're unconscious, then you're gone. The city around you holds thousands of gallons of water, hidden, trapped in pipes, tanks, places you walk past every day without noticing. Nobody taught you where to look. Nobody told you how to extract it. Nobody explained that your apartment building is a reservoir with furniture in it. While your neighbors panic, fight over the last bottles at the store, or wait for help that isn't coming, you're going to do something different. You're going to find water, make it safe, and survive the first 72 hours while everyone else dies of ignorance. Step 1. Raid your own infrastructure. Your building has water you don't know about. Start with the water heater. That tank in your basement or utility closet holds 30 to 50 gallons of drinkable water.
It's been sitting there and nobody thinks to check it. Here's how you get it. Turn off the power to the heater, find the drain valve at the bottom of the tank. Small spigot, usually brass or plastic. Attach a garden hose if you have one. If not, use a bucket. Open the valve. Gravity does the work. Water comes out cloudy at first because of sediment. Let it run for 10 seconds. After that, it clears up. That's your supply. 50 gallons buys you days. Next target, toilet tanks. Not the bowl, the tank. The reservoir on the back of every toilet holds 1 to 2 gallons of clean water. It's tap water sitting in a ceramic container, not touching waste, not contaminated. Open the lid, scoop it out, use a cup or container. There are dozens of toilets in your building. Do the math. Finally, the pipes themselves. Your plumbing system still has water trapped inside even when pressure's gone. Find the lowest faucet or drain in your building, open it, then go to the highest point and open a faucet there. This creates airflow. Water drains down, collect it. The science is simple. Gravity and pressure differential. Water doesn't vanish when the system fails. It just stops moving. You're making it move again. All right, let's keep moving. Now you go outside. Your dead city is a water map if you know how to read it. Storm drains, every street has them. Those metal grates connect to underground channels collecting rainwater. If it rained in the last 2 days, there's water down there. Pry open the grate, crowbar, tire iron, whatever. Lower a container on a rope, fill it, pull it up. Next, downspouts and gutters. Every building channels rainwater into downspouts. After rain, residual water is trapped in those pipes. Find the lowest point, disconnect it or puncture it, drain into a container. Air conditioning units produce condensation. Find the drip pan or drainage tube on any AC unit. That's distilled water from humidity. Collect it.
Your neighbors have water heaters too. Empty apartments, abandoned units. Nobody's coming back for that water. Survival isn't polite. Find their utility closet, drain their tank the same way you drained yours, 30 to 50 gallons per unit. Multiply that by every apartment on your floor, hundreds of gallons. Radiators in older buildings hold water. Cast iron radiators for heating are full of water right now. Find the bleed valve, small knob at the top or side, turn it counterclockwise, water comes out. It's dirty, rust-colored, still water. You'll filter it later, collect it now. Hot water recirculation systems in large buildings keep water moving through pipes constantly. Even when the main supply cuts off, water is trapped in these loops. Find the mechanical room, look for the recirculation pump. There's a drain valve nearby. Open it, collect what comes out.
The science. Closed-loop systems hold water independently from the main supply. They're designed to retain fluid for circulation. When the system stops, that fluid sits there waiting for someone smart enough to know it exists. Office buildings are gold mines. Water coolers still have 5-gallon bottles. Vending machines have water lines. This is resource acquisition. You're not taking shoes, you're taking survival. Let's move on to purification. You've got water now. Dirty water, storm drain sludge, radiator rust, gutter runoff. It'll end you faster than thirst if you drink it raw. Bacteria, parasites, chemical contamination. Your intestines turn into a war zone, dehydration from both ends. You're worse off than when you started. So you filter it. Method 1, the trash filter. Grab a plastic bottle, 2-liter soda bottle works, cut the bottom off.
Flip it upside down. Now you've got a funnel. Layer your materials from bottom to top. First layer, clean cloth or coffee filter at the neck. This catches the big particles. Second layer, activated charcoal. Find it in aquarium filters, air purifiers, or make your own from burnt wood. Charcoal absorbs chemicals and toxin through a process called adsorption. Contaminants stick to the surface. Third layer, sand. Fine sand, not beach garbage. This traps smaller particles through mechanical filtration. Fourth layer, gravel or small rocks. This spreads the water flow and catches larger debris. Pour your contaminated water through the top. It flows down through each layer. Gravity pulls it through. Each layer removes different contaminants. What comes out the bottom is clearer. Not safe yet, but clearer. The science? This is mechanical filtration combined with chemical adsorption. You're physically blocking particles while chemically binding toxins. It won't remove viruses, it won't remove all bacteria, but it removes enough that your next purification step becomes effective. This filter doesn't make water drinkable. It makes it filterable for the next stage. You're buying yourself a fighting chance.
Method 2. Solar disinfection. Find clear plastic bottles. Water bottles, soda bottles, anything transparent. Fill them with your pre-filtered water. Shake them for 30 seconds. This oxygenates the water and helps the process. Place the bottles on a reflective surface. Corrugated metal, aluminum foil, car hood, anything that reflects sunlight. Lay them on their side for maximum sun exposure. Leave them for 6 hours in direct sunlight. Minimum. If it's cloudy, leave them for 2 days. The UV radiation from the sun penetrates the water and destroys the DNA of bacteria, viruses, and parasites. They can't reproduce, they can't survive, they die. This is SODIS, Solar Water Disinfection. It's been tested by the World Health Organization. It works. The bottle must be clear. The water must be pre-filtered so sunlight can penetrate. No UV gets through if the water's too cloudy. That's why you filtered it first. Method 3, boiling without power. No electricity,
No gas. You need fire. Grab a metal container, soup can, pot, anything that won't melt. Find fuel. Rubbing alcohol burns clean. Hand sanitizer works. Candle wax, even cooking oil in a pinch. Create a simple stove. 3 rocks in a triangle. Place your fuel source in the center, light it. Balance your container on top of the rocks. Pour water in, wait. Boiling point is 212 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level. At that temperature, pathogens die within 1 minute. Bacteria, viruses, parasites, all gone. Bring the water to a rolling boil. Let it boil for 1 full minute. Higher altitude means lower boiling point, so boil for 3 minutes if you're above 6,500 feet. The science? Heat denatures proteins. Microorganisms are made of proteins. When you apply enough thermal energy, their cellular structure collapses. They stop being threats. They become dead organic matter floating in clean water. Let it cool, drink it. You're alive another day. You've got the knowledge now. Building reservoirs, storm drains, neighbors' tanks, radiators. You know where the water hides. You know how to pull it out of a dead city while everyone else is still staring at dry taps wondering when the government shows up. Spoiler, they're not coming. Not in 72 hours, not when it matters. You've got 3 filtration methods. Trash bottle filter for mechanical cleaning, solar disinfection for bacterial annihilation, boiling for guaranteed purification. Stack them, layer them, use all 3 if you have to. This isn't about convenience, it's about not dying. The average person lasts 3 days without water. You're not average anymore. You're the one who knows that buildings are reservoirs, cities are water maps, and purification is just applied physics and spite. While your neighbors are lined up at FEMA trucks that aren't coming or fighting over empty bottles that looted stores, you're hydrated, functional, and operational. 72 hours from now, they'll be on the ground. You'll still be standing. That's the difference between knowledge and ignorance. Welcome to survival.